Today we should discuss about insert all command and how the case statement will work in Oracle SQL, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is something like a case statement works like a nested if. Okay. So try to understand the query here. Before showing you this query, look at this query. Select employee number, employee name, employee number, department number from the employee table. So as usual, nothing special. This query will give us three columns. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the point is, I want fourth column. If department number equal to 10, I want the fourth column as accounting. If department number equal to 20, research. Department number 30, sales. Or department number 40, operations. I want to get the fourth column basing on the department number column. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
So is it something like a nested if, Dilavar? If department number 10, then accounting. If department number 20, research, 30, sales, 40, or orders. So if you want these kind of nested if statements to be used in SQL, then we can use the case statement. Look at the example. Select employee name, employee number, department number, 3 columns, comma. That means we are writing case for which column? Fourth column.
Okay.
For the fourth comma, when you write comma, 3 columns are completed. This is the fourth column. Fourth column is based on the case when 10. Which column this is based on? Department number column. That means when department number 10, then output what I want? Accounting. When department number 20, then output what I want? Research. When department number 30, sales. When department number 40, operations. If you have other departments, the output what I want is unknown. End of case. Whatever you are writing, this is the syntax of case. And what is this department name? The department name will become the column heading of the fourth column from the employee table. Ten accounting, 20 research, 30 sales. Are you able to get the department column heading? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So basing on which column you want to get the output basing on the department column. So here case basing on the column name department number when 10, when 20, when 30. This is how you can use case statements. Okay. This is the column name. Whatever you write it, that becomes the column name of the fourth column. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear, Jamal?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Case can also be used in this is in SQL command. SQL, isn't it? Case can also be used in PL SQL programming. Declaring a variable salary. Initializing the salary with what value? 2000. Salary underscore description is one more variable, which is varchar2 of 20. Initializing the variable varchar2 of 20 with case. Same syntax, almost the same syntax. Case when 10. Here instead of when 10, I am writing when salary less than 1000. Then output what I want is low. If the salary is between 1000 and 3000, the output what I want is medium. If the salary is more than 3000, the output is I want high. If you have any other salaries, then it is something like not applicable. Is output what I want end. This is end of case. This is the beginning of case, end of case. Here it is based on the variable. In PL SQL we use it based on the variable. And I'm initializing and what the case return this value. So this low, medium, high, it's not printed. It will be stored in the variable the salary underscore description. And then I'm printing the variable. Okay. This is the way we can use case in PL SQL program. Okay. In SQL, case is used with respect to column name. In PL SQL, case is used with respect to variable. Variable when variable is 1000. What is the current value of variable? 2000. 2000 is less than 10,000. Condition is false. 2000 between 1000 and 2000. Yes. Then what this salary description will be initialized with what value, Jamal?
Salary description.
This variable will be initialized with what value?
Description.
The variable sal underscore description is initialized with what value, Dilavar?
Equals
It gets what value now in this case? What is the output of this DBMS statement, Dilavar?
to. It will print the value stored in the cell description, and there it will have. It will initiate with 2000, not 2000.
Tell me the output of this statement.
2000. It will be medium. No?
Output is medium. Okay. Set server output on. The output what you're getting is medium. Got it? Whereas I think we have executed already this one. Okay, this we already have executed. This is how case can be used in SQL. Case can also be used in PL SQL. Okay.
Yeah. So will it be a multiple cases be there in a one single statement?
Block. Yes, we can have it. Okay.
In the
Case
above,
we can have,
yeah.
case we can have multiple number of times. We can have a number of times. Okay. Now I want to show you how to create copy of a table. Okay. Before showing you the copy of the table, what is the output of this? Employee table. Jamal, it is very clear that how many records we are having? 16 records. How many records now you'll get it? Do you get all the 16 records? Now we are getting only 5 records. Department working, employees working in department number 10. Only 5 records. If I write where department number equal to 20, only the rows which are satisfying the condition will be displayed. What is the output if I write where department number equal to 40? Do you have any employee working in department number 40?
No.
No. So how many rows this query will give you?
No. No.
No rows. If department number 50 also if I write no rows, department number 90 also you get no rows. Okay, fine. Okay. Now how to create copy of a table. What do you mean by copy of a table? We have employee table. Okay. I want the same table to be copied as employee 2. Same duplicate copy of the table should be created. If the employee table is having 16 rows, even this employee table should also have all the 16 rows. The complete structure and the data should be copied. How to create a copy of the table? Any idea?
Create table name as select star from EMP.
Perfect. Create table. New table name is EMP2 as select star from
Old table.
perfect. Table create. Now the new table. will have all the rows which are there in the old table. So you have exactly created a duplicate copy of the table. Okay, Jamal? Now,
Okay.
now my point is, old table is EMP. I want to create a new table, EMP3. The new table should have only the employees working in department number 10. I want only the employees working in department number 10 in the new table.
Add the where condition.
Create table EMP2, EMP3 as select star from EMP where
Department.
number equal to
Yeah.
10. The point is, first execute the select statement. Select statement will return some data. How many rows it is returning? Some 5 rows. Those 5 rows will be create table command, what the table will be created, and the 5 rows will be copied into the new table. So structure is created and the complete table is created. So a new table will not have all the rows. The new table will have only the rows working for department number 10. Very simple. Now, create a table employee from the employee table, create a new table employee 4. This new table should not have data. Only the structure should be created. Empty table should be created. Data should not be loaded. When you don't want data to be loaded, Dilavar, how do you write the query?
Where 1 equals to 2.
Yes, perfect. The general practice, you can also write where department number equal to 40 also.
Yeah.
Because in department number 40, you do not have any rows. You do not have any rows. So no rows selected. When no rows are selected, only the table gets created. Structure will be created. The data will not. Or instead of checking for the condition which is false for all the rows, the standard practice is 1 equal to 2. First, let's understand the individual statement where 1 equal to 2. 1 equal to 2, you will not get any error, Jamal. Okay? Condition is false. When the condition is false, when where condition is false, the select statement does not return any data. Okay?
Yep.
So 1 equal to 2 is a common condition developer writes when they don't want the value to be returned by the select statement. So this is the how to create a table from another table. Okay?
Yeah.
Dilavar?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Now look at this. Insert all. I think I already have created a table. Creating a table, test underscore suppliers, table created. Table is having how many columns? They'll have 2 columns. One is supplier ID, which is number of ties to supplier name varchar2 of 20. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to insert 3 rows. If you want to insert 3 rows, you should write 3 individual insert commands. One insert command can insert only 1 row at a time. When you want to insert 3 rows, you should write 3 individual insert commands. Instead of 3 individual insert commands, you can write insert all. Using 1 insert command, you can insert 3 rows. The syntax is something like this. Insert all. Into which table you want to insert? Test underscore suppliers. Okay. Obviously, we want to insert it 2 columns, values, the corresponding values. Don't write semicolon. It's only 1 command. 1 insert all command syntax. Just into clause and write all the insert commands, whatever you want to insert. And finally, you should end with select star from dual. Okay. This is a syntax. This is syntax of how to write a insert all, which helps in inserting multiple rows using I'm sorry, using 1 insert all command, we can insert multiple rows. Right now a table has been created. Right now the table is empty. Table is empty. Now I write insert all command. 3 rows created. Are you able to insert the 3 rows, Dilavar?
Yeah.
Not by writing 3 individual insert commands. Only 1 insert all command. Using that 1 insert all command, we can insert multiple rows into the table. Okay,
The select star from the word.
this is a syntax. Why are you writing select first from dual is a syntax. Every insert all command should be ended with select star from dual table only. Okay.
So
Okay.
we have follow this syntax.
Yes, you should follow the syntax.
Sunil, one more thing. You have taken both the columns over there. Uh, if you don't give the column names,
No problem.
uh,
Column name is mandatory because there are only two columns in the table. Hmm?
yeah,
Right now the table is empty.
yes.
It has been executed. Okay.
Right.
So here, as there are only two columns, where the table is having 5 columns, you want to insert into 2 columns. In that case, you should mention the column
Yeah.
name. So that's how you
Sunil,
can use insert call commands. Yes.
yeah, this insert all I tried using instead of I tried with the dual also, and I tried with the some table name. I mean, the EMP also I tried it, copied even.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. It should work.
So
Try it. Okay.
yeah,
If it
it
is not
worked.
working, just send me your scripts, send me your commands to me in the notepad file, attach it to send an email. Okay. I will test it in my instance and reply you. Okay. Okay, Dilavar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, this one, okay. There's one more thing I requested, normalization. You said you will just
Oh,
give it.
normalization.
Just
Uh,
or it's
okay.
okay. Later we can see on.
Yeah, yeah, we can discuss. For that you need to prepare some PPTs. I have some documents. I'll send it to you. Okay. Anyways, we are starting Oracle applications at that point of time. I'll tell
Ah,
you about normalization also. Okay. Actually, there are 5 normal forms, but we implement only 3 normal forms. Okay. So I will explain you the first 3 normal forms: 1NF, 2NF, and 3NF.
okay.
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 In this
Okay.
DML we had that merge, no? Merge within.
Merge. We have not discussed. Merge acts like a
I mean, I,
acts like a combination of insert and update. Combination of insert and update is considered as a merge command. I'll give an example. I have the example. Give me a minute. Okay. So look at this. We'll be understanding the merge command considering two tables. One is student 10, the other one is student 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamal creating the first table, student 10. Okay. Inserting how many rows into the first table? 3 rows. 101, 102, 103. Okay. Creating second table, student 20, inserting 2 rows, 101 and 105. Let's complete this part. So Dilavar, so first table is having 3 rows.
Yeah.
Second table is having 2 rows.
Yeah.
When you compare this first table and second table with respect to common column, this is S number. Do you find anything common between the
101.
common value? 101 is common value. 101 is common value. Here 101 Arun and 30, but in the second table 101 John and 45. Okay. Merging is merge command acts like a combination of insert and update. Okay.
Okay.
Look here. Example. Merge into student 10. What is S1? S1 is the table alias for the first table. You are merging into first table using which table? Second table, student 20. What is S2? S2 is the table alias of the second table. When I say merge into student 10, the data will be merged into first table. There will be no changes in the second table. First, you should keep that in mind. Second table will be as it is. All the changes will be done in the first table. Okay. When you are merging the two tables, you should be always using the common column. Here we have a common column on S1.SNumber equal to S2.SNumber. Dilavar. Okay. Merging using the common column. What is the common column? Merging using the common column? S number. When matched, Dilavar, do you have any matching values?
Yeah, 101.
So what command will be executed?
Update.
Update. Which table will be updated? First table or second table?
First.
First table. There will be no changes in the second table. First keep that in mind. Changes will be done only to the first table. Update. Set sname equal to s2.sname. What is s2.sname? Jamal? What is s2.sname? s2.sname refers to John.
Yeah, okay.
s2.sname refers to John.
John.
Dilavar, why s2.sname refers to John? Because when matched, only this is matching,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Okay. 1 minute, please.
It means table 1 will be dissolving in table 2.
You are merging it to the table.
Yeah, so whatever is duplicate is there, 101, so then it should be, this should be there. Arun 30 will die. John 45 will be there. If match none, then it should set as per the table 2. It should go as per this. This is what I think. If not match, then it should be inserted in table 2. That's true. Oh, no. Merge is some straightforward, huh?
This is the thing is if there is a
Better to use that create table name as select star from. Can you use two tables in the table that we have to see? Then merge is not required.
this is only if there is a common values. I think if there is no common values, we will not have this. You can just merge.
Hello? Yes, I'm back.
Yeah, Sunil.
So when match, I hope you understand 101 matching. So sname equal to s2 dot sname. Update. First row will be updated. Arun will be replaced with
John.
John. 30 will be replaced with 45. So that is the effect of update. When not matched, 105 is not matching to any of these records, isn't it, Dilavar? When 105 is not matching, what command will be executed? Insert command will be executed. S2 dot s number, S2 dot s name, and S2 dot marks. That means 105 Smith and 40 will be inserted into the first table. So one row will be updated and one row will be inserted. Acts like a combination of insert and update. Let us run this first. We had looked at the first before running. This is the status of the table 1 and table 2. Two rows merged. That means two rows are not inserted. One row updated and one row inserted. Let us check back the status of the first table. Arun and 30 is replaced with John and 45. Agree? Because it is matching. And 105 Smith has 50 has been inserted in the first table. What happened to second table? Second table will not have any changes. They remain as it is. It remains as it is. There will be no changes in the second table. Okay?
Sunil, yeah, it looks little, I mean, not straightforward.
Little confusing. Yeah. Yes.
Uh,
But
instead
have a
of,
look at it one more time. It will be very clear. Yes.
That means in this example, you will lose one data, one record. Why we are merging if you are losing one record?
No. Could you please repeat?
I mean, here in this example, we are losing one record. John will not be there if you merge it.
We are updating one record. Am I right?
Yeah.
Why one record is updating? Because there is only one matching value. If there are 5 matching values, 5 records will be updated.
Yeah, but for example, I have two tables. In this example, I mean, we are merging, but we are losing one record.
Yes. No, we are merging two tables using one column, not one record. Using one column. Which column you are using for merging? S number column. Okay?
yeah, I mean, even when we are taking the S number, 101 is existing in tables. So it means
Yes.
row we are losing it. I mean, it is getting replaced. Arun is.
Arun, okay. No. When in which scenarios we should use this kind of merge commands? Assume you have two banks. One is State Bank of India. The other is small bank, let's say Andhra Bank. Dilavar.
Yeah.
State Bank of India is a very big bank, which is having 100 accounts. Andhra Bank is a small bank having 10 accounts. Okay. Now SBI is taking over Andhra Bank. SBI has taken over Andhra Bank. When SBI takes over Andhra Bank, so total SBI will have how many account holders? 100 and all Andhra Bank account holders will be part of now SBI account holder will be converted to SBI account holders. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
Now, for example, Dilavar, you are maintaining account in both the branches. You have one account in State Bank of India. You have one account in Andhra Bank. In State Bank of India, you are having 50,000 balance. In Andhra Bank, you have 10,000 balance. But then what you will request to the bank? You will request the bank not to create a new account. We already have SBI account, isn't it? You are maintaining 50,000. What you want? You want 10,000 to be added to the existing account. We don't want new account to be created. Agree?
Yeah, correct.
So what you will do now? No, in that case, what we should do? How can we merge these two data? These two tables. Let's say SBI account table is there, Andhra Bank accounts table is there. Merging should happen using the common column. Okay. What is the common column using which we merge these two banks using the
dates.
No. Merging should happen using the common column. Is it account number will be a common column? There never be a common column between these two account numbers, isn't it, Dilavar?
Yeah, yeah, voter
So
ID or the PAN
PAN
number.
card. When S1 dot PAN number equal to S2 dot PAN number, when you are maintaining accounts in both the banks, the PAN card will be matching. When matched, you don't want them to insert a new record. We want to update the existing record. Set balance equal to S2 dot balance.
Yeah,
Set balance equal to balance plus S2 dot balance. Got it?
yeah.
So that gets updated. So instead of new account creation, so when practically this kind of mergings happens when companies merges will happen using the common column. That will be something like a passport number, merging between the banks, merging with acquisitions, okay, merging between two organizations. So that scenarios, with those kind of scenarios, it was introduced from 9i. Previously it was not there. Merge command was introduced from 9i onwards, which is acts like a combination. So obviously here we lose the data, but that is the purpose of it. When you don't
Yeah.
want old data, when you want the old data to be replaced with the new data, in that case we go for merging. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What if, I mean, as you have shown in the previous example, no? Create table name, new table name as select start from so and so. In that case, we are just copying one table with
Other table.
other table data. Can we
Dumping the
have,
table. Dumping the data from one table to other table.
yeah, can we dump data from two tables in that create statement?
No, what you do, okay. Uh,
So it's like a merger only. I mean,
You don't want to create a table, you want to just insert the data. Isn't it?
yeah, yeah. Or creation
Am I
or
right?
insert. Yeah. I mean, just like in this create only, let's take the example of create. EMP2, create table EMP2 as select star from EMP. Suppose EMP1 is there, EMP3 is there. So I want to copy those 1 and 3 into EMP2.
It's so when you want to copy it from two tables to one table, write two commands.
Yeah, two, but it cannot be
Okay,
accommodated.
no, 1 minute, look at this. Now you want EMP5 to be combination of 16 plus 16 plus 5 rows.
Yeah.
32 plus 5. 37 rows you want in the employee 5 table. Employee 5 table is already existing. It's an empty table. You don't want to create a new table, you just want to load the data.
Okay.
I think there is one syntax. Insert into EMP5, select star from EMP. Sixteen rows copied. Step 1. This done. This part is done.
Okay.
16 rows are copied. Second part is done. Five rows copied. Sorry. Insert into select star from EMP5. 32 rows copied. Okay, whatever it is. Now you know how to copy data from one table to other table now. Okay?
Yeah.
Dilaver.